guess it helps if I have the microphone turned on. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. How is everyone doing? It is Sunday, and it is about the end of the year. And tonight we're going to be setting up my bullet journal for 2022. And I'm going to put these on because I want to listen to get something going. Do my best to not shake the desk. Something weird. Let's get some royalty-free background chill music. See if I like this one. Why is there... Okay, there we go. Okay, oh, because one of the settings wasn't correct. So I stopped it and restarted it because it was 20 seconds old. So it's just easier to do that. Just to like start restart. Yeah, why I forgot to change one of the settings. So yeah, that's all right. So I just wanted to delete it and fix it. So check the levels. Turn this down a bit. All right. So basically, if you're new to my content, you'd probably, or if you're not new to my content, too low. How about that? Okay, that's okay. Good to know. Good to know. So, if you... There we go. If you're not new to my content, you'll know that I bullet journal, and that is my main planning system, and I've been doing it for probably about 4 or 5 years now. And I normally don't start a new notebook at the beginning of the year, but looking at how many pages I have left, I wouldn't even have a full month left in this notebook, so I figured I could just start a new one for 2022, and that's what we're here today to do. We're gonna set it up. So just I've been using a lot of notebook therapy notebooks. I really like the notebooks. They're a little bit pricey, but they usually have sales going on, so I can get a couple on sale. They last me, let's see, I started this one in August. So August, September, October, November, December, about 5 to 6 months. I'd say anywhere between 4 and 6 months per notebook. I don't know how much private stuff because I didn't really go through, so I wasn't planning on doing a flip through, but yeah, each notebook lasts me about 5 or 6 months, and it just depends on what I like, how righty I guess I get, and it kind of varies, but that's what I really like about bullet journaling, is the fact that like I don't feel like I'm wasting pages. If I mean, my pages for the past couple of days have literally been this. You can see Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday. I was going to write some stuff for today, but then my life had other ideas. But like, this week I had intentions of like making my normal pretty spreads, but just got busy this week. Mike was home. We were wrapping stuff up. We were trying to get Witcher done. With the kids were home, and yeah, just getting ready for Christmas and stuff. So I didn't really like get to sit down and plan as much as I typically do throughout the week. So that's when this just becomes a notebook where I just write stuff down that needs to happen. So yeah, that's why. Yeah, solve the case of the missing Christmas card. That was stressing me out, but we found it. We found it. So yeah, so we're just gonna be setting up 2022. You can kind of see how I set up a notebook. Like I said, I really just like the bullet journal method because it's flexible. There's not a lot of wasted spaces. Do I have to draw a lot of the spreads? Yes. Hi Maliki, how you doing? Yeah, do I have to draw the spreads manually? Yes. Do I mind doing that? No. I actually find it very relaxing and soothing, and oh, this was only one song. Give me the playlist, please. I want the royalty-free playlist. I need some chill stuff. Cool. I want some chill stuff. Here we go, back here. Happy Boxing Day. Yes, that's right, because you do celebrate Boxing Day over there. There we go. That's what I wanted. So do I mind taking the time to sit and draw spreads? No. I actually find it really relaxing. I find it one of the few times that I'll sit and just kind of be with my thoughts and set stuff up. So I actually don't mind. I went ahead and I kind of penciled in some stuff, but we're just gonna kind of jump in. I have some of my favorite pens. I think I left a couple of them up there. So for like my outlining and stuff, I have a Tool. I think this is an 07 gel pen. I just really like this pen. I've been using it for years. I got this pen last year I think. It's a Twisby Eco, and it's filled with Moondust fountain pen ink. It has the wide nib. Eek. The nib is pretty wide, so you can like technically write some calligraphy stuff with it. But with the wide nib, it lets the shimmer of this particular ink come through, so I really like that. I could adjust the overhead brightness. My hand looks spooky. Oh, that's why, because I restarted the computer, so my settings didn't save. That's why it's all off. That should be better. All right. Cool. Nope, that's the wrong button. Okay. Little Lesko's Lake. There we go. So I have that for writing my headers and stuff. I just really like it. It's pretty. I'll probably be using this one a lot. This has like a purple gray in it. Mike got this for me for Christmas last year. Yeah, and it's a medium nib. I really like it. So it has my purple gray ink. I don't know if I'll be using this one tonight. Mike got me this one for Christmas. It's like a green and red dragon's blood. I have like a really maroon type. I have a really maroon colored ink in this one. So I don't know if I'll be using this one, but it was in my wrap. And then maybe I'll be bringing out my dragon pen. I think I just have a black in this one right now. It is a heavy fountain pen, but it's so pretty, and I just like writing with it because it makes me feel fancy. So I have that. And then I also have a variety of Tombow markers. Just for some color. I don't do a whole lot of doodling. I do a little bit, but not a whole lot. But so yeah, we're here to just sit and chill and kind of talk about next year. I started the process of my goal planning. Mike and I have kind of been talking a little bit about what we want to do next year. And yeah, let's pull that up. Actually, let's move this over here. And I'm just going to pull up the 22 calendar. No, it's still on. I'm still seeing it go through. Yeah, that is bright. We're gonna have to adjust that a bit. Turn it up a bit, that's fine. I don't do overhead very often, so I don't know good camera settings. I can hear fine in my parents though, so listening through some Beats headphones. Hi Tyler, welcome. Here we go. We just gotta pull the gain way down, bring the brightness up a bit. Okay, you're not gonna see much. It's not great right now because it's in pencil, but it's quite faint. Turn it up a bit. I'm not able to hear the levels. Let's do that. And then let's turn me up a bit. That should be pretty good. Oh, through some Beastie headphones. Oh, okay. Beats, not so much then. I see. I'll see. So yeah, like I said, I bullet journal. This is the time of year that I start setting everything up. And we're just gonna sit here and chat. And like I said, we'll talk about kind of what's coming up for 2022. I'm thinking of some schedule changes. I'm thinking of some content changes. And I've got the AirPods Pro Max. Happy Xmas to me. Nice. Nice. I had a pretty chill Christmas. Yeah, what did everyone do for Christmas? It's been a couple days. I'm trying to... Mike's desk is not set up for this either. Alright. Oh, yeah, here we go. Did I not bring a pencil? Oh, I'll just steal Mike's pencil. That's fine. If I need one, I'll steal Mike's. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 6, 7. Okay. Not 100% even, but close enough. Amy's asking on me punishing you for stealing my pencil. You came out to your family as trans. It's been a weird few days. Also, hi, Cody. How you doing, Cody? Well, congrats, Maliki. Has your family been taking it well? Like, that's always my worry. Like, I'm glad you felt safe enough to come out. That's amazing. And thanks for coming out to us. I appreciate that you trust us with that as well. So I hope it's going well then. Yeah, Mike spent Christmas with me. Your mom was really supportive. That's good. That's really good. I like to hear that. So I'm one of those weird people that I like to actually have a Monday start with my calendars. I know, blasphemy. Actually, I think I'm going to move this here. Hello. Oh, why did that open? Okay, that's fine. We'll open it. It's a new tab. Why did that scroll up? Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Yeah, I don't need that in a new tab. This tab is fine. Yeah, I can see chat much better this way. So yeah. Again, a lot of people would find this very tedious. I know some bullet journalers who like to have a year at a glance. Will just print it and stick it in. I find this very relaxing. I have a very busy mind. There's always thoughts going on, and just sitting and kind of chilling and kind of like zoning out while doing this is really helpful for me. Just, oh, there we go. So I actually don't mind doing this, and I would do this a lot because there's usually something Mike and I are watching, and I can just sit and do this while we're watching a show together. Some shows. Like, we just finished Witcher last night, which I really enjoyed season 2. I thought it was really good. I liked it. At first, I didn't like the song, but we shot the video for it today, and it's grown on me. It's grown on me. So I liked season 2. So we're probably gonna go back to Attack on Titan, which we do it subbed. So I can't really, I have to sit and pay attention to that because obviously there's reading involved, but I, like, if there's a show that we're watching that doesn't have subtitles, I'll sit and do this while we're doing that. But tonight, I'm streaming it for all of you as part of my Vlogmas. My last Vlogmas. I originally wanted to do like a what's coming up in 2022, but I got a little bit behind because I wanted to get the cosplay done, and I chose to focus on getting the cosplay done, which put Vlogmas a bit behind. So this week is really going to be the week that I sit down and focus on figuring out what at least my first quarter 2022 goals are going to be. So thank you. Appreciate it. I also got a new mug. My sister got me another cauldron mug. So this is going to be my tea cauldron. She also got me a gift card to a local like loose leaf tea store. So I'm excited to check that out. But I'm drinking Shipshape, which is from a tea vendor that we always see at the Pittsburgh Renaissance Festival. And Mike got me that for Christmas. So that's what I'm drinking tonight. But yeah, some of the biggest things are, at least for my streaming content, I'm thinking of making some changes. I did a flute stream 2 weeks ago now, and people seem to like it. So I'm thinking I want to bring those back. I'm thinking I might not do my Friday streams, my Friday morning streams now. They were kind of rushed. Fridays are kind of a busy day. So, though now my D&D group is changing, we won't be meeting on Fridays anymore. But I'm thinking of getting rid of the Friday morning stream. Morning, afternoon stream. And then maybe doing, I don't know when I'm going to do it. Maybe do it Friday nights instead. We have Tuesday. Thursday nights seem to be working really well, so I think I'm going to keep the Thursday nights. But my Friday was kind of the contention. I don't know if maybe I'll move to Friday nights or if I'll move... I'm thinking of maybe moving to Monday nights. What's up, puppy? So if you in the chat have any opinions on which days you would like to see me stream, you can either drop it in the chat or you can drop it in my Discord, which pop that there. Come hang out in my Discord. You can make suggestions. So I'm going to sit down and kind of figure that out this week, but just know that my Friday mornings might be changing. Journals. Hi, Mab. Yeah, we are setting up my new planner for next year. This is a very flowery tea. Macbeth. No, Macbeth! Oh my gosh, no! Go upstairs. Oh, hold on a second. Go. Mike! Mike! Okay, I am back. My Macbeth decided to get sick. And at least I think, let me just, yeah. Thankfully he didn't puke underneath the desk. Great job. I use them as Samsung notebooks. Do I look like someone with a plan? I have to have a plan, and I say this all the time, that if I don't write it down, it's not gonna happen. So it's gotta, if it's not written in my notebook, it's not gonna happen. And I say that in all seriousness. But this is, I've been using this for, like I said, 5 years, and it is super flexible and it keeps me on track, and I really don't mind doing this. This is my time to sit and think about, okay, what am I going to be doing in the next 5-6 months? I'm kind of changing, instead of like making yearly plan. I'll have probably a couple of like things that I know I want to accomplish that will like happen later in the year, but might need some planning now. But for the most part, I'm going to try to focus on just the next 3 months, the first quarter, and do things a quarter at a time. And I think that'll work especially well with streaming and like schedule, because that's about when things tend to change. Like every 3 months, things tend to change. So January, February, March, my Saturday streams are going to alternate between Saturday mornings and Saturday night. I might have to, like that'll alternate because I have flute choir until March. And then April, May, June is I don't have flute choir, so I'll be able to do Saturday morning streams, which I really enjoy doing. So those are definitely going to stay as much as they can. But then that takes us April, May, June, and by the end of June, the kids are out of school. So that's kind of like wrapping up the school year and kind of preparing for, okay, what's my schedule going to look like once the kids are out of school? Same with July, August, September. Kids go back to school at the end of August. So that schedule's, it kind of works with how my life and schedule tends to change. So I think that's how I'm going to kind of focus on things. And that'll kind of allow Mike and I, at least as far as music go, really get a handle on like what we can produce, what we want to produce, and stuff like that. So right now I'm kind of thinking, okay, what do I want to accomplish for the first quarter? First quarter, definitely for music, we're going to be releasing our Elemental EP. It doesn't have a name yet. We just turned it in to the collaborator that we were doing it for. Probably starting in January, Mike is going to get the songs tailored for release, for musical release, because the music we kind of tailored for her video, but to actually release it as like an EP and stuff like that, it needs just to be tweaked a little bit so that it makes sense for that. But that'll be coming out. That's going to be 4 original songs based on the 4 elements and the style of Avatar. So it's not Avatar music, but it's Avatar style music. I'm really excited. It turned out really good. And it's going to be our first original music release other than No House, which again we did as a collaboration project. We wrote that for Your Morning Guru and Savvy Writes Books on YouTube for their stream starting and like their Be Right Back song. So I'm really excited about that. So that's going to be like the first quarter focus. We're hoping to get Burn Butcher Burn from Witcher Season 2. We shot the video today, which is why I'm looking extra glammed up. I just kept all my makeup on because I didn't feel like taking it off after we got home. I was like, I'll take it off before I go to bed. Oops, that's a 7. But I got all glammed up, so that's why I'm looking like this. So we got that filmed today. I'm going to probably start working on the video tomorrow. Mike has a bit more to do with the MIDI, but I'm hoping it'll be out later this week. Fingers crossed. Mike says he doesn't have a whole lot going on at work this week. Kids don't have school this week, so I'll have time to work throughout the day. So yeah, we've got another single coming out. Did I wait? 21, 2, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. That's 8, 29, 30. Oh, okay, I apparently wrote that wrong in when I did it in pencil. That's fine. September 1st starts on a Thursday. So I don't have a release date for that yet. I still need to get the album artwork, which Sigma is doing for it. I'm very excited. They sent me some pictures earlier, like last week. And they like the general sketch looks really good. I really like what they're doing. So I'm excited about that. So I'm thinking it's going to be like a mid-February or end of February release for the Elementals. And it's just going to be continuing to produce cover songs and music videos. So I'm very excited. I don't know what songs I'm going to be doing next for next year. Witcher's the only one that is for sure at the moment. And that's just because it's already... Oh, I do have the collab with Caitlin coming out. I don't know when that's going to come out yet. It's sent the recordings to the producer, so it's been she got her recordings in, I got my recordings in. I just need to shoot the video, so that'll probably happen this week. Or actually this coming weekend at the earliest. So just depends on what Mike's when his holiday is. With the first being on a Saturday, sometimes he gets the Friday off, sometimes he gets the Monday off. We're not sure yet. He'll find out tomorrow when he goes to work. But other than that, I don't have any firm plans for a song. So if there's anything you want to hear me cover, again, join the Discord or send me a message here. Type it in chat. I got my notebook. I'll write it all down. I need to like take a look to see at what else is coming up for the year as far as releases go. I'm trying to get better about like capitalizing on trends as they're happening. I'll tell you what, I got my wife some paints and canvas for Christmas. Had I known she liked painting as much as she seems to, I would have gotten that sooner. But I happened to notice on her wish list. Aw, that's nice. No. Well, I gotta dig into my ads. I think there's a way I can control it. Why did I write 5 twice? I hate how many ads people get, and I don't know if I have a whole lot of control over it. I wonder. Let me poke around my dashboard. Manage goals. What goals? Oh, you can start when I get a PC later. I'll try to sub. I'll definitely help. Yeah, I appreciate it, but you know, it's never needed. And I know some people just like they literally can't afford that, and that's fine. I get it. I definitely don't support as many content creators as I would like to, because content video producer collection. Clips settings. Maybe under affiliate. Okay, here we go. Okay. $3 minutes per hour. Holy crap, that's a lot. Okay. Okay, so, oh, I have a lot more control over ads now. Okay. Delay 5 minutes. Okay, but I did get a few gift cards and definitely thinking about Minecraft Dungeons. I've not played a good dungeon crawler. Nice. We just got Finn Minecraft for the Switch. He's been very excited. I think he's restarted his world about 20 times. Okay, we don't need a minute and 30. 30 seconds. We'll run ads every 45 minutes. Okay, there we go. That definitely helps. We'll disable the pre-rolled ads. Okay, that should help a little bit. Got Minecraft and DLC for the Switch for Christmas. Been playing both today. Nice. Working on a version of the Hanging Gardens. Nice, Mabby. Yeah, he seems to be really enjoying it. He keeps asking me questions. I'm like, dude, I have never played Minecraft. I have no idea. I am the wrong person to be asking for suggestions or for help, because I know next to nothing about this game. But this one was creative, a lot easier, yeah. It's a little hard on the Switch compared to the computer. I don't know, he seems to be enjoying it, and honestly, like, if he has it on the Switch, they, like, we let them, if we're shooting a music video, we let them bring the Switch, and they take turns with it. So, I don't mind it so much. Like, I think he would prefer to have it on. Shoot the nut. Yeah, I got you. I will. Okay. I will, Mav. I'll have like a running list of Minecraft questions. I think he's getting a bit of the hang of it now. So, but yeah, he, like I said, I think, and then that way, like, if Evie's on the Switch, he has games on the computer he can play, and if Evie's on, and when it's his turn on the Switch, Evie has a game that she can play on the computer. It kind of works out, and then, like I said, they bring it with them when we go to, when we do, music videos. Especially days like today, like, it's cold. So they sat in the car and just played games or read while we shot. Because, like, we usually go to a park, so, like, we're, like, right by the parking lot. Now I have Minecraft on all devices, having, like, computer, Switch, Xbox, and PS4. Nice. Nice. Alright. So we got the year at a glance. Let's get some of this erased. Make it look pretty. I love it just because I get to be creative. I'll play it before bed to wind down with my earbuds in. The cool thing is that there's no in-game noise that is necessary to hear. Yeah, the Minecraft music is so relaxing. Yeah, I think he's having fun just building stuff. I don't know, like, I have no desire to build stuff. And, like, I can't get over how blocky it is, which I know is the whole point, but that's why I haven't picked it up. Like, if I want to sit and be creative with something, I'll stick with my Animal Crossing Island, which I still need to get back to. I have not played it in months. I haven't gotten the new update. I probably should get the DLC, but I haven't. I don't know. I'm going to try to make more time for gaming in 2022. But I think one of the big things that I'm going to work on is I want to learn a speed run. You heard it here first, folks. I think I might be learning a speed run for 2022. I've been saying for years that I want to learn a speed run. And I think if I actually make it a goal, I'll actually do it. So, we'll see. I should be trying to make these more spaced, but like more evenly spaced, but I'm not going to. dry. This is, whew. It is very sparkly. It is, I think you can see it on stream a little bit. And Mabby is back. Yeah. This has some glitter. This has some shine to it, and you can see it's kind of reflecting in the camera. I love it. It's so pretty. And when you don't quite have that shine, it's just gray. So I like it. I like it. Mike got it for me for Christmas last year, and it wasn't even on my wish list. He was just looking around and saw it and thought I would like it, and he was right. I absolutely love it. The only downside is it works best in a really thick nub. So like I have the like I said, I have for this pen is the like italic nib. It's like a really flat, wide nib, and it works well in this, but it doesn't work well in other pens that tends to get clogged. But it's so pretty. It's so pretty. All right. Now let's see. By the way, I literally busted out laughing next time I hear TikTok with the light. Yeah. I guess that's the thing on TikTok. I don't really watch TikToks much, so I don't get it. But I was just like, that's cute. That's cute. All right, so this page I'm going to have my word of the year, and I'm going to have a summary of my monthly tarot draws right here. Again, I'm trying this for 2022. Like I get about 4 to 6 months in these notebooks, so I don't know if it'll carry into the next version of that notebook, but that is future Katie's problem. But I thought it would be nice to have it in here kind of as a, this is what's coming up according to your tarot. I have not done that yet, though. That is this week's goal, because that is, I'll probably do it maybe tomorrow night. So okay. But it is a beast of a spread, and it takes hours. Yeah. I need to spend more time on my TikTok because I don't. Hey, comment sections, yeah. News network comment sections the best. Hopefully I'll start opening comments again. Yeah. I can imagine the comment section on a news article. I think, I don't like TikTok. I don't like short form content, if that makes sense. Like, I spend enough time trying to figure out, like, what I want to watch that I don't want to have to figure out the next thing. You know, like, give me a nice hour-long video about a topic. And that's what I would prefer to watch. So, I just don't like TikTok. And Mike's like, but there's so much funny stuff. And, like, I go on and I'll sit for, like, 10 minutes. Yeah, and a lot of comments and you guys. Yeah. Well, I mean, like, Yeah, some comment sections are just toxic. Like, I don't really read the comments on TikTok. Like, I don't know. I don't. Maybe I'll eventually get around to editing. Mike sent me like 10 TikToks that he wanted me to react to. And I was just like, for most of them, I was like, I don't get it. Why is this entertaining? Why do people sit here and watch all of this? And now there are a couple people that I have found and like. And I try to go on because there are a handful of other musicians I know on there trying to build their TikToks. So I try to go on and support them. But someone went to see reactions, others meh. Yeah. I don't. And also, like, I'm trying to not spend as much time on my phone. And that's kind of another thing that I want to, like, low-key focus on. Like, I don't think I'm going to make any specific goals related to it. But I'm trying to be more mindful about my phone time. Because I always say that, like, I don't have time to read. But then, like, I see my report at the end of the week because... like my phone, when I got my new phone, it gives me like a weekly summary of my video use or my phone usage, which is shocking to say the least. Sometimes some of it is like, you spent like 6 hours watching YouTube, and I'm just like, well, I put that on while I was working, and I don't have a second monitor on my desk upstairs. Because, like, I'll find some random YouTube documentary and put that on when I'm, like, video editing. Because it's just the background. Yeah, Apple has a screen. Yeah, not talk about it. I think my old Android phone also had it, but I disabled it. But I've been keeping it on. Like, I've kept it on, and it's helping me be more mindful of my time. Because, like, my biggest time ones are, like, YouTube. Which, again, like I said, I'll find... You know, there's a handful... I've watched... Well, the past, like, 2 weeks, I've watched a lot of, like, year-end planner setup videos. And goal-setting videos. But like I said, I'll like find a random YouTube documentary or YouTube. Oh yeah, sorry, I was typing. So yeah, exactly. That's why I just like, I'll find a random YouTube documentary and I'll put that on. Or like my browser, which like there's a couple of like forums that I read. That I'll usually read, like, if, okay, oh, I got to karate early, let me sit here and, just read for a couple of minutes while I'm waiting for the kids. But if that's the case, like, I can do that with books. And but then the other thing is, like, I read a lot of, like, if I'm reading a book, it's usually like a self-help or a productivity or something that, like, is kind of hard to just read for 10 minutes and let go. But I'm going to try to read at least one fiction book in the next quarter. And that doesn't seem like a lot, but considering I don't think I've read any fiction for 2021. I've read other, like I said, self-help, or like I just got done reading Digital Minimalism, really liked that. But I think I want to get into Discworld. I bought Evie the First Three Witches book. Yeah, I have that app on my phone too. But I bought a Kindle just because like I can get distracted on my phone is the problem. I know I can get distracted on my phone, but it's nice for the times when like I'm in the car. So it's just getting books on there that I want to read or that I will read. Like I'm part of, well, as an Amazon Prime member, you can get like a book a month. Like they send out like a list of 6 books and you can choose one of those for free. I have a whole collection of books that I'm like, oh yeah, this looks vaguely interesting. And I haven't read them. So I think that's kind of what I want to do. But like I said, I think I need to have my I think I need to have my Kindle around more often because I will get distracted on my phone. I know I will. I'm focusing to make sure I don't spell anything wrong. But Percy Jackson books. He's the one that spends more time in Civil Wars. Good to know. Good to know. I don't have a word of the year yet. I haven't really thought about my word of the year. My 2021 word was simplicity. I tend to overcomplicate things. And I was trying to make my life simpler. And that kind of went okay. 2020 was manifest, which, yeah, nothing really happened with that. You have one early this year? Yeah, I don't know what I want my word to be. If Percy Jackson would be like fast read, I'll have to consider that. I'll have to take that in. Like I said, I kind of want to read Discworld. I read Equal Rights, and I really liked it. And I started reading Weird Sisters, but I don't think I finished it, and I probably should. I can steal it from Evie, because like I said, I got her Equal Rights, The Witches, and what's the one after that? I don't remember. But yeah, I don't know what my word of the year should be. COVID manifested, so there's that. Yeah, I manifested COVID. No, it's... No, the thought has also crossed my mind. I don't know. I could sit here and think about it for a couple of minutes. What could, like, my word of the year be? Like, what am I trying to really ultimately accomplish? I did rather well in 2020 as well, Mabby. As an introvert, 2020 was fantastic. All of my groups were canceled. Like, all of my community bands were canceled, and city flutes. I had all of this extra time. Now, I didn't quite get a break from karate because it was all online, and that came with its own challenges. And online schooling was tricky in 2020. And not really being able to take the kids places to play was tricky for them. But, like, overall, like, I was, like, in my element in 2020. So that was fantastic. And that kind of led me to quitting a lot of my community bands. Excuse me. The one I usually do on Sundays, they met back up for the summer, which was great, but I just decided I didn't, like, come fall, I was like, I can't do Sundays. I can't have essentially my entire Sunday gone to rehearsal, because it was an hour and a half. It's an hour from my house. Well, sorry. It's 45 minutes from my house, which means I need to leave at least an hour early before rehearsal time starts, so I have time to get there and warm up before downbeat. And the rehearsal was 2.5 hours, and then another hour to come home by the time I packed up all my stuff and chit-chatted with people sometimes and stuff. So, like, it was like a huge chunk of my Sundays, and we were doing a lot of music video filming on Sundays, and I just, like, I can't do it. And I was thinking about going back in January, but I just don't think I can. Just don't think I can. All right, so this is where I'm going to set up my monthly calendar. I have January, February, March, April, May, June prepped. That'll be 6 months. That'll get us to the end of the school year, which is a bulk of, like, the stuff that's happening. And then I have just, like, a 2-page July through December where I'll just write down the dates of stuff happening, and then I will go from there. Because like 5 months is what I normally get out of a notebook of this size. So, all right, so this is January. I'm trying to decide, how do I want to do the drawing of the calendar? I've done dots, I've done lines, I have things falling out of my notebook. I need to get another envelope for this. Yeah, I think I like the dot and the line. Or what if I did this? No, I hate that. All right, we're just gonna do the dot and the line. That works. So yeah, my Wednesday group has not met back up yet since COVID happened. Our director is in his 70s. He just did not want to risk it. So that group has not started back up yet. And honestly, I just don't know if I'll be able to go back anytime soon, because my kids have karate on Wednesdays, so I can't really miss that for, like, I don't want them to miss a night of karate because of rehearsal, which sucks, but my kids are my priority. So But yeah, I would go to these things and feel obligated. Like, maybe obligated isn't the correct word, because I enjoyed playing in community bands. It was fun. It was great to play with other people. She's terrified of catching COVID, but refused to get the shot. Then get the vaccine. Like, okay. But hey, you know what? If she's still wearing a mask and is socially distancing and like not trying to not leave her house as much, that's better than most people at that point then. So, but yeah, everyone in my house is now fully vaccinated. The kids finally got their 2 shots, and now it's been past. see it visually. It's just easier on my brain. But I don't mind doing this. This is the time that, like, I sit and I'll watch TV with Mike and set this stuff up. And I get to be a little bit creative. And if I miss a day, I miss a day. And it's not that big of a deal. That was always my biggest thing with, like, pre-printed planners is of, like, sometimes I just get busy and I don't use it. And then I felt bad for wasting pages. Whereas this is a notebook. If I don't use it, it's fine. I just write in it. Like, all right, I gotta focus. That took up way more focus than it should have. And I always, like, second guess whether or not I actually spelled something correctly. But yeah, like, I'll pull out, I have my old one here because I have some stuff in it that I need to reference when I set up other stuff. But, like, for this past week, I started doing my, like, fancy stuff. Like, I'll do a little fancy heading and I'll have the weather. But then, like, Tuesday, I was just random notes of, like, oh, these are all the places I need to stop. What? I have my emote ideas because I need to get more emotes made. And then Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, I skipped Friday. Wednesday, I thought I was going to use more. Didn't. Thursday, no. I wrote down the one thing. Saturday, this is what I needed to do in the morning to make stuff for dinner. And then Sunday, I meant to write stuff down, but then I spent a bunch of time looking for the envelope with the Christmas money in it. So, but, like, it's fine. I'll throw something there. Or, like, I don't know if I have. Or, like, Friday, when I did the music stream, the 17th, when people were giving me song suggestions, I just wrote them down here. Or, like, yeah, I can show this spread because it doesn't have anything on it. Like, I set it up because I was trying to, like, start doing the days that I want to, like, do stuff that I need to do on specific days. And then I was going to do my tarot spread. I just didn't get to it. And then that week, like, again, I didn't use it. But, like, if I didn't use Tuesday, that's fine. I just went down to the next line and did Wednesday. And, yeah, so, yeah, feeling, and it definitely can be time consuming. It can be as time consuming as you want it to be. The original bullet journal method was literally like, okay, it's a new day. Turn the page, write the day's date at the top, and then just whatever came to your mind. It was originally developed by someone who has ADHD and just needed a way to keep all of their thoughts in mind. I like drawing the calendars mostly because it forces me to slow down and actually think. It forces me to, like, stop trying to do and work all the time. As I said earlier, I'll sit and do this while Mike and I are watching a TV show. I haven't done that this year because I knew I was going to do this stream. I knew I was going to be doing this on stream. But I find it quite relaxing. And there's just something about a brand new notebook that is just so many possibilities. And just, like I said, it lets me be a little bit creative. And I can then, I'm not forced to stick with one type of layout for the whole thing. Sometimes, let's see. Let me find. Yeah, I can show this one. I just want to make sure I don't have anything that has private information on it. But like here, I was doing the day, and it was kind of like a more horizontal layout. You could see like my notes for videos when I timestamps and stuff for like the end cards and or for the cards and like chapters and stuff. But let's see. For a time, I gotta find it though. Has it really been that long since I've done it? I went to a vertical spread where each one was a half day split up. And then here I didn't quite use it, so I threw a vertical or a horizontal down there. And then like I bought these stickers, or they're printables, and I just print them on sticker paper and cut them out and throw them in. I meant to bring them down with me, but I just forgot. So it's nice because like I can just like, you know what? I'm bored of how this looks. Let me try something new. And like I said, it kind of forces me to slow down and not always be on the hustle. Yeah. Little touches of creativity. Which is why like I have my fountain pens and I have like my brush markers. Even if it's just I write the title slightly prettier. Why not? And sometimes I'll do doodling, like, I don't think I did too much doodling in this particular notebook. Did I? Let's see, in my old one. Sometimes I doodle, sometimes I don't. Just depends. Or like here, like, hey, that Sunday we went and filmed the Attack on Titan Piccolo. I'll squeeze a picture in there. I don't know if I did any doodling in this one. It might have been my other one. Oh yeah, on this one, we went to the Lego Brick Fest. So that's a Lego. That's a leopard made out of Legos. And I'll throw in pictures of stuff from the kids. Oh, that one has a little bit of doodling. So I did a little bit of doodling. I don't think this, I thought I did a really big doodle. Let me see. I'm looking at this one. I just want to make sure that there's nothing super sensitive on it. Let's just do this. That's just a little bit of journaling that I don't necessarily want on there. But here, like, I did do some doodling. I found like a spooky, because this was in October, so I found like a spooky doodles thing, and I just tried to do it around the page. Like, I really like how this one turned out. And I did it when I was bored, sitting in the car while Evie was in a violin lesson. So I just did a little bit of doodling because I always have my notebook with me. This is literally my second brain. If it's not written in this notebook, it's not happening. That is that is just the reality of my life, because I write everything down that needs to happen. And I've taken that from productivity places, that like your brain is meant to do the thinking. It's not really good at remembering stuff. And I know that like sometimes I can get really obsessive with my thoughts. Like I can just become fixated on something. Yeah, tiny can't do an A5 Bujo and creating and not doing. I've thought about going to something smaller. I actually had a slightly smaller one. Notebook Therapy has their normal size, which is a little bit smaller than the A5. I had that one for a while, but I moved to the A5 just so I had a little bit more room to like doodle and be creative. Plus the A5 has more pages than their smaller normal notebook. So like that was a big draw too, not having to get notebooks as often. But you are way more creative. Like you're way more of a creative like journaler, planner person than I am, Cody. So I could see how having something bigger would like make you want to do more with it. I'm trying to do more with my stuff. Like I'm trying to add a little bit more creativity. Little small things. But I'm not like, I don't particularly like art. Like, it would be nice to be able to draw stuff. And I know Ro is, you know, grumbling in her sleep about how anyone could be an artist if with enough practice, but practicing to become an artist is not a priority for me. I do little things here and there because I'm sitting in the car bored and I don't have anything else with me. But I don't particularly want to practice any more than I do. I'd rather spend that time doing other things because I don't have as much free time as I would like. And I screwed up this R. That's another thing that like doing this has really taught me is that don't know. Again, part of it is the trying to over productivityize, which is not a word, but my life. Like, if I have downtime, I should be filling it with something meaningful, especially because, like, I have 8 bajillion things that I want to do and learn about, and I should be making time for that. But I also need to find some stuff that I can just sit and, like, chill vibe to, I guess, that don't really require work or thinking, or, which is why I'm trying to cross stitch more. I'm trying to get good about cross stitching, like, even if it's only 20 minutes, which it seems like a lot of work to get out for 20 minutes, but honestly, it really isn't. Alright, this is Mark. I'm gonna go turn my fireplace off. Yeah, you'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'm gonna turn my fireplace off. It is getting toasty down here. Just getting toasty. Okay. Get my green. Because March with St. Patrick's Day just feels like it needs green. continue playing. I'm here. So it's figuring out what is most important to me. What is going to further the things that I ultimately want to achieve in life? And yeah, it's hard. And like I said, it's trying to find like, okay, I spent a ridiculous amount of time just I lost my train of thought. Yeah, I turned you on to the CGP Gray videos on YouTube. It's a great episode on choosing themes for the year. Okay. Yeah. I'll have to check that out. That sounds interesting. Yeah, that's kind of what I want to accomplish with like my word of the year, is kind of choosing how I'm going to approach what I want to do this year. You know? Yeah. Ridiculous amount of time thinking about. Yeah. I do. Yeah. I do spend... I need to spend more time, like, actually thinking. I tend to try to occupy my brain because I don't like being in my brain sometimes. Did I... Okay, I was during the class party and just went... Okay, when I wrote it up on Trello. Good idea. Good idea. Did I? 18, right? 11? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 16. Oh, no. Okay, I just found my first mistake. April starts on a Friday, and I had it start on Thursday. Alright, I gotta go grab my whiteout. I can't believe I didn't bring my whiteout down. I'll be right back. Actually, I'll get Mike to make me work on RT. Alright, I'm back. I also grabbed my folder of printed stickers. Well, you know, we made it made it an hour and 45 minutes into this stream before I made a mistake. And the thing is, I penciled this in. I should have caught this the first time. It's fine. It happens. That's why they invented whiteout. But at least I caught it. And then... boom. There we go. So April does in fact start on a Friday this year. Let me double check. Yeah, it starts on a Friday. I am changing the fabric of time. I'm trying to put us back on the not darkest timeline. But yeah, that's why I'm trying to like be more mindful of my phone usage. I might uninstall some of the social media apps on my phone. Not that I tend to get super sucked into them, but I definitely use them as a distraction sometimes when I could be better utilizing that time on things that I say are really important to me. So I'm trying to be just a little bit more intentional and making sure that I'm not completely stressing myself out, because I do that. I will literally just stress myself out and like try to do so much and do so many things just on autopilot without actually being, I don't know, maybe intentional, mindful. But that seems so cliche. Because yes, that's what I want to focus on, but I don't feel like that's doesn't fit right. Doesn't feel right yet. And I want to spend more time on my spirituality this year. I kind of want to break out of my self-destructive cycle of saying I want to do it, but then not doing it because I don't feel like I'm worthy enough to do it. If that makes sense. Maybe it makes no sense. That's okay. Makes sense to me, so that's all I need. That's all that really matters. Or maybe trusting that the work that I'm doing is going to produce the results I want. Trusting myself. Trusting that I am where I should be. That this is what I'm doing for a reason. I'm here for a reason. Because that's the other thing. I feel like I should be further along. I should know more. I should have a certain level of success. But I need to trust that I'm where I should be. And it might not make sense right now, but trust that's where I'm supposed to be. And trust is something that I have a hard time doing. I have a very hard time trusting. I have a hard time trusting other people. I have a hard time trusting myself. So I don't know. Maybe trust. Maybe trust is the word I need for this year. Believe it. When you take a journey, you can only succeed. Failure occurs when you give up. Yeah. And I definitely have my cycles of wanting to give up because this is hard. It's hard when you pour so much time and energy and so much of yourself into something and you're not seeing the success you want to with it. You know, like we spent the afternoon at the park. The kids were playing video games and reading in the car while we shot music videos. And that's just because it was cold. Usually if we go to the park, the kids are running around. But, you know, it's winter here. And it got pretty chilly. But that's time at home we could have been spending. That's, you know, Mike and I could have been home playing board games. Or, you know, he's getting back into League and I have games I want to learn. I have speedruns I want to learn. And I could have been home doing any number of things like that. But here I am. Outside in the middle of winter. I was wearing a cloak, so I wasn't absolutely freezing. But I was cold. Shooting a music video. So, you know, when I don't see as much success with that, or, you know, Mike spent a couple of hours on the arrangement, he's going to spend several more hours getting the MIDI done, and we recorded, and if it doesn't get a lot of streams, that's disappointing. Most people don't buy music, at least through my links, so I rely on streams for my music money, which isn't a whole lot, but it's easy to want to give up, and I definitely have those cycles. What color do I want to use for me? We'll use this teal. We haven't used this teal yet. I don't use this teal enough. It's a pretty color. But also, how are you, Believe It? How are you today? It is Sunday. It is Sunday. How is your Christmas if you celebrate? All right, we got one more calendar to set up. Like I said, I will load all of my appointments and stuff tomorrow. I'm not going to do that on camera. Apparently I should be double checking what day things start on. There we go. But I also know that, like, what else? There's nothing else I really want to do with my life other than make music. It's something that I've always wanted to do. It's something I enjoy doing. I can't imagine doing anything else. I can't. Maybe speedrun. Maybe I do more speedruns. Because I kind of want to start learning one. I don't know which one yet. Definitely Breath of the Wild. I think someone suggested Best Ending, which I might start trying to watch a couple of runs to see if I can get a feel for it and start learning one. Maybe dedicate one stream a week to it. I wouldn't try to go for a world record or anything. I just would try to go for runs. Just try to do it. Can I do it? And I think I'd learned a lot about the mechanics too. Which would just make my bingos easier. Probably be slightly more efficient that way. Because I enjoy doing that stuff. Alright. My eyes are getting dry. I keep forgetting to blink. I kind of like the song. Gregorian chant. Oh. Yeah, I really like that. I'm not Christian, but I kind of like chanting music. I think it sounds really cool and haunting and sounds spooky to me, and I love it. I love all things spooky. I'm starting to get tired. It's 9:30. I slept in today. How's it that I'm tired at 9:30? How is it that I'm tired at 9:30? All right, that's June. What color should we use for June? I think we're gonna go back to purple. No, we'll go this lavender color. We'll put it down here. That was not even at all. At all? At all? At all. Apparently. Words are hard. I shared a couple of the CPG Gray videos in Discord. Yeah, thanks. Yes, that's another thing I need to be better about is my evening ritual. But you know, that's one thing at a time. I don't know if I'm ready to tackle my evening rituals yet. Not until I have a handle of how I'm going to stream, because I'm, like I said earlier in the stream, and you might not have been here, Miss Mango, I'm thinking of not doing my Friday morning stream and instead doing a different night. Which means I would be streaming a couple of nights a week. But we'll see. We'll see. Alright, so this spread is just the rest of 2022. Yeah. Sounds good, Miss Mango. Maybe we should have like a productivity call in my Discord at some point. I love discussing productivity shit all the time. I'm always happy to talk about that. So I'll definitely hit you up at some point. But since I know a notebook will only last me 5 to 6 months, I don't necessarily need to draw out the rest of the calendars, because I'm going to have to redraw them anyway come like June. So what I do for this is I just have a box for the month. So as things get filled up, I can just write them down, and then when my new the second notebook for 2022 comes out, I can just transfer them over. So now I just need to figure out, we'll do purple. P T. I'm like concentrating. And I didn't even write those consistently. That's fine. I kind of like this one too. Neutron 05. I really like this song. Okay, there we go. And like I said, I will fill this out when I off stream. Oops, I dropped my marker. Come back here. What was that noise, Katie? What are you doing? I don't know, can I? I probably should. Actually, I think I want to draw a bottom line at on this one. Draw a bottom line. Boom. All right, so yeah, that'll just go because by the time July comes, I'll be in a different notebook. All right. What do I want to use? So I just had a generic goals page. Again, I haven't finalized my goals. I have ideas of what I think my goals are going to be. But I have not finalized them yet. So I don't really know what I want this page to look like. Let's do... Hello. Eraser, where did you go? Where did you go? Okay. Goals, spread, bullet journal. Let's see what other people do. There we go. You can't see me, but that's okay. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. That's a cute idea. Okay, that's kind of a cool idea. Personal, health, uni, social. Okay. This is probably a good idea too. Simple goals at the top, and then I can do the little boxes. Yeah, I kind of like that. I could just do... Yeah, I'm just trying to think of ideas for how I want it to look. Like, this person actually drew a level 10. I didn't even think about doing that. That's sometimes in my goal planning stuff, but I don't have that in the one that I chose this year. But that's probably that's probably a good idea to just do it anyway. Like, you can find information about it online. Yeah, that's just a really simple header. Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. Just a really simple header. Oops. There we go. I am back. We'll just do a really simple header. Let's sketch it out in pencil first, before I just start diving in. Maybe I should turn my camera like this. Can I loosen that a bit? There we go. That way it's kind of like you're seeing it correctly, since I'm sitting at an angle. If I do... If I do 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I write it in here. Yeah, if I moved it over, that would probably work. Let's do it in the sparkly. Look at the sparkles out. I love that ink so much. Actually, no, let's not do that yet. I have to shake it a little bit because the glitter will settle. So you gotta give it a little bit of a shake. Pretty. Not as evenly spaced as I wanted. I try so hard. Does not always work out. And actually I probably should have gone like, we're gonna be a bit of a rebel. We're gonna do half. I don't have a ruler down here. So we're just gonna go for our best attempt at a straight line. I am bad at drawing straight lines, hence why I am not an artiste. It always goes crooked somewhere. That's not too bad. That actually turned out pretty good. And then I could fill that in. I don't know if I'll fill that in now. I can't really think of what I would want to fill that in with. And I think I might do the same on this side. Yeah, that's not entirely straight. I keep thinking like it's not Sunday because the kids don't have school tomorrow. They're off. It's holiday break. But it is Sunday. And I normally don't stream on Sundays. So like my sense of what day it is all thrown off now. Oof. Thank you. It's okay. Thank you. I love you. Bye. So I'm not gonna drink it. If I try to drink it, I'm gonna get sad. Because I'll burn my tongue and I'll be really mad at myself. He startled me. I didn't hear him come down. I swear, I can't hear anything in these headphones. So this is going to be my music ideas spread. Because people are constantly suggesting music, which is great. I love it. Please suggest more music. Let me sketch this out first. So it's kind of centered at least. I can try. 1, 2, 3. If I do this. They both have 5. And then... that's the... so if I do this... that actually looks good. I like that. So people like to offer me suggestions. I love to hear other people's suggestions. Let's keep those eyes consistent. Beautiful. And then we'll let that dry because this is a very wet ink. It is very wet. So I like to make sure it's fully dry before I try to do anything with it. Hello, Arcadio. Welcome. You are just watching me set up my notebook for 2022. Since I bullet journal, this is my main planner. This is my second brain. This is how I try to keep my life together. So I am just getting it set up for 2022 because this week I'm going to be thinking about my goals and what I'm going to be doing next year. So yeah, that's why this goals page is going to stay blank because I still need to finalize my goals for at least the first quarter. My music ideas, people who give me suggestions and songs. So all right, next up is my 2 household spreads. I use these frequently. So I have like my bills, my household chores that I do, and then my period tracker because I am a person who bleeds. So I have it already sketched out. Yeah, I have been doing some Dimash reactions. My last one was not as well received. I got some mean comments on it. Overall, people were nice, but I got some mean comments on my last one. But yeah, I plan on doing more Dimash, but I have other people I also want to react to. I like doing the Jethro Tull reactions, just because he's a flute player, and I have a lot of thoughts and opinions on his flute playing. I'm gonna try to do more Nightwish. The one that I did ended up getting restricted in so many countries, so I have it up on Patreon. So I'm going to try again. There's a couple of other bands that people have suggested that I'm planning on looking into. Yeah, I did one Nightwish one, and it's on Patreon. So if you're a patron, which you can join at the $2 tier, I should find a way to, it's not up for channel members, but now that I think about it, if I ever get a channel member, I'll find a way to put it up there too, because I have it up on Vimeo. So I can just post it for channel members. But I did that before I was monetized and before I had my channel membership set up. I should maybe kind of do the same for Twitch subscribers too. Like, that's something I could probably do for Twitch subscribers, like throw it in the Discord, and if you're a subscriber, you have access to it. Because like I said, that's just up on Vimeo, so you just need the link for it. So that might be something I can do. Let me write that down. Oh, look, my Sunday spread's getting some use. I'll use this pen. So I'm hoping if I do Nightwish again, I won't get hit. That way, kind of like, whether you just like, if you want to like support me monetarily, if you donate via, whether you do it through Patreon, whether you're a Twitch sub or whether you're a channel member, you still kind of have access to the same types of perks. Okay. Okay, cool. So yeah, I definitely plan on continuing to do Dimash reactions, but I have other people I plan on reacting to. Sorry. Yeah, my community is very supportive of small creators, whether other streamers, other artists. But yes, my Discord is available for anyone who is 18 and over. It's just my policy. I do not allow minors in my Discord. It's for everyone's safety and protection. Alright, so I'm just setting up my household chore chart. I like to track these things. There are some things that I like tracking. Especially the stuff that doesn't happen every month or every week. And I like to have an idea of when I do what chores. I really try to do like household stuff, certain things on certain days of the week. Like Monday, I always clean my bathrooms. Wednesday tends to be laundry day. I vacuum on Wednesdays as well. Thursdays I mop. Tuesdays I dust. Things like that. And that way I don't feel like I'm spending an entire day cleaning. I do something that takes 15 to 20 minutes and just do that once a day. Yes. I tend to consider myself a perfectionist for sure. I'm trying to get better about that though, because it can be very debilitating. So I'm trying to be better about not like taking the good aspects, such as, you know, being very detailed and having a specific vision for something and executing that vision without it being so debilitating that it prevents me from actually doing things or releasing things or holding me back mentally, which it has in the past. How do I deal with it? Not well. Not well for a long time. Because it definitely affects my self-esteem. Because if I'm not perceived as perfect, then clearly there's something wrong with me, which isn't a good mindset to have. Pull up my... End of month. Chilled and laid back, but this journal you're doing, I just feel like I need my leave. It has been the one thing that has, like, I have stuck with for the past 4 or 5 years. Now, do you need to do all these fancy spreads in yours? No. I do it because, like, after trial and error, having things laid out like this really helps. And yeah, I just have this set up. To just help me keep on track and up with my housework. Because like I said, I try to do a little bit every day as opposed to like one big cleaning day. Because let's be honest, like most people's big cleaning days are on the weekends, and the weekends are sometimes when I'm the busiest. But also on the weekends, if we're really busy, I can have Mike or one of the kids help out with, you know, be like, oh, you know, this needs to be done. Especially on Sundays. Sundays is when I usually wash sheets. So I'm just like, all right, kids, strip your beds. All right. We'll use this pen. So yeah, for those who might be just joining, this is a Bennu fountain pen. I have it filled with like a purple gray ink. It's hard to see on camera, but it's like a purple and gray. It's actually the same company that did this one. This is not showing well on camera, but it's a green and red Bennu. They're good fountain pens. I really like them. This one's a dragon's blood, so I have this one filled with a red ink, which I don't know if I really want right now in this journal. So okay, so daily I like to make my bed. And I like to quickly broom the floors. We have some ceramic tile and we have some hardwood, so I like to just give them a quick broom at the end of the day or at some point throughout the day. Monday, I like to clean the bathrooms. Tuesday, I usually do my dusting. Wednesday, I vacuum. Thursday, I mop. I tend to do my laundry on Wednesday as well. Because kids will usually come home and do laundry after school, and then Mike will put our stuff away on Thursday. Friday will just kind of be my catch-all, my catch-up. Sometimes, let's be honest, I hate dusting, so I won't do it, and then I'll try to do it on Friday. Sunday, I tend to do my sheets. Sometimes I'll do the towels with the Wednesday laundry. Sometimes I'll do them on Sunday with the sheets. Just depends. And then Saturday is just the daily stuff. And that's been working out, so I don't think I need to change anything. Monthly. Oh yeah, and then on Saturdays, I try to do the monthly stuff. Sometimes I'll move it on Friday if I know Saturday is going to be busy, but wipe the baseboards. Clean fridge. Which I'll try to take everything out and give everything a good wipe down. The actual bedding, like the comforters and stuff, I tend to only do those once a month. Clean the dishwasher. Thank you. Thanks, Believe It. Have a good night. I'll catch you next time. Clean dishwasher. My dishwasher's been broken because getting a new part has been a pain in the butt. So the dishwasher is still dirty because we can't use the dishwasher. They'll clean the washer. And clean the appliances. Cool. All right, household. So like for the most part, I don't need this reminder. I have a pretty decent routine. Yeah, I don't need that much. That's weekly. I don't know if I need that. I kind of like this idea, so we're gonna open that in a new tab. Yeah, I don't really need to redraw the calendar. But I kind of like the idea of a beginning of the month and then the end of the month reflection. But I think I'm going to be getting that in my goals notebook, which I thought I brought... Oh, no, I brought it down and then took it back upstairs and I never brought it back down. So I like that idea. I just don't know if it's necessary for me. Like, that's kind of an idea. Kind of like this idea. Excuse me. It's 10 o'clock. I'm reaching my limit. I will probably end this by 10:30 though. This might not get 100% finished. So you know what? I'm going to leave this. I want to think about this spread a little bit more. I want to think about this spread a little bit more. But the one thing I do want to get set up is I've been doing this every month. So I really liked the idea of kind of doing a journal every day, like journaling every day, kind of reflecting on the day and, you know, did I do the habits that I wanted to do and stuff like that. And I don't. As much as I want to and would like to, I tend not to. I sometimes have late nights. There are nights like tonight where I stream late. No, that's not what I want to do. I can't do anything about that. Okay. So yeah, as much as I would like to sit down and journal at the end of the day, I just don't. But I started doing this, and I don't even remember what it's called. But I've been doing it for a couple of months, and I really like it. It's essentially like my day summed up in a box. And I can quickly see habits and stuff like that. And I will have to show a completed one. I can show mine December. It's not filled in with all the colors. I got a little bit behind with filling in the colors, but same general concept is still there. But again, it's drawing a lot of little boxes, but it allows me to reflect on, okay, what kind of habits am I trying to build this month? What kind of things would I like to know at a glance by looking at this spread? And like I said, it just gives me time to sit and reflect. Oh no, I went too far. That's what we have white out for. Boom. Problem solved. Problem solved. I hope everyone's been enjoying this chill music. This is the kind of music I do a lot of listening to. Because I find if it has lyrics and it's a song that I know, then I really want to like sing and it gets distracting. So these kind of like chill, like hip hop, not really hip hop, I'm sorry, like lo-fi songs just give enough mental stimulation, I can kind of listen, but the songs tend to be very repetitive, so it's just enough background stimulation to keep my brain from wandering too much without being overly distracting. I can't tell if I hear the kids upstairs or not. We let them stay up a little bit later since they don't have school. So there is that. Let's see, where do I want to draw my... Probably put it up here. So this is my key. I didn't bring the one down that I wanted to. Okay. So here I usually put flute stuff, and so the top left corner is either did I practice, did I record something, did I do a music video? Because if I'm doing recording, I might not practice that day. Recording can be very taxing. If I did a music video, that means I probably had a lot going on and probably didn't get to practice. So that just kind of gives me an idea of, oops, that's not what I wanted. Of did I even touch my flute that day for whatever reason? And if I only practice for 10 minutes, I still count that as practicing. This isn't really to mark how long I practiced, just did I practice or did I do something with my flute? This I'll take notes on my period because I track that kind of stuff. I also will track if I took a nap. I'm trying to see if I can find correlations as to like if I'm extra tired and needed a nap or not, and how that affects me and my overall moods and stuff like that. Here I mark, did I do any reading that day? I've now started tracking if I cross stitch. I really want to cross stitch. I enjoy cross stitching and I want to make sure I do it frequently. This is if I reached 8,000 steps. That's my goal for the day. Can I reach 8,000 steps? This is if I exercise. If I go to the gym, if I walk, if I do yoga, I just kind of mark if I exercise that day. This is tracking exfoliating my face. I'm trying to keep young looking. This one's self-care. I added it last month. I didn't really do much of it, but I don't think it's super defined. So I want to make sure I define that. This is if I do any tarot spreads. I tend to put my weight right there, and then the middle will be something significant from the day, or something like either something exciting or just something from that day that I want to remember. Like I said, I do try to track the colors and the moods. I failed miserably for December, so I definitely want to keep more of that. I want to keep up with that, especially because it takes me like 2 minutes to fill this out. I can easily do it before I go to bed, no matter how tired I am. So, but I left my color pencils upstairs, and I'm not going to grab them because I'm going to wrap up soon. But yeah, that is everything that I needed to pre-set up for my new bullet journal. So let's do a quick flip through. So like I said, this is a notebook therapy notebook. It is an A5 size. This one has like a linen cover with like a little celestial teacup, which is right up my alley. This was, I think, a limited edition, really cute. They have lots of designs, lots of cute designs. It is a dot grid notebook. I just prefer dot grids. So I have my overview of 2020. I might go in and mark like full moons and new moons in this spread. I don't know yet, but I have this year at a glance. I reference this kind of stuff all the time. This will have my word of the year once I actually figure it out, and then my monthly tarot, which I will be doing my big yearly tarot draw this week. So I don't have anything to fill in here yet, but it's set up for when it is ready. I'm gonna close this. And then my monthly spreads, which I will fill in with my appointments and stuff. I just didn't want that on stream. The world does not need to know my schedule. And then because I will be out of a notebook within 6 months, I just have this here for reference. So I can still kind of pre-plan future stuff, but I'll actually put it in a calendar when I move to my next notebook at the end of the year. My goal spread and my music idea, I know I'm going to want to put my goals here, so I have it on me. I do have a separate goal planning notebook. I'm using the HB90 method, which is kind of like doing your goals on a 3-month basis, which I think will really work for me. But I don't plan on using that. Like, that's probably just gonna be like a monthly thing. So I want the goals that I'm working on right here on a notebook that I touch every day. Same with the music ideas. People are giving me suggestions and stuff. So I just want a place in my notebook that I have all the time to throw here. And this might just be a general catch-all business like idea. All right, sounds good, Arcadio. I'll catch you later. I'm also wrapping up, so yeah, you're not gonna miss much. My period tracker, which I'm gonna have the past 6 months plus the next 6 months, so I can track different cycles, so I can see if there's patterns and stuff. My bills, again, I'll fill in off stream. My household, which just kind of helps me keep track of the things in my household that need taken care of, especially things that don't happen frequently or only happen once or twice a year, or 2 or 3 times a year. And just kind of like what I like to do on each day, because when I'm pulling for that day, I can go here and kind of add that to my to-do list to get those done. My January dashboard, I haven't decided what I wanted to do yet, so I'm going to leave it blank. We'll figure that out this week. And then my January month at a glance for like my tracking. So, yeah, I still have a little bit more setup to do, but some of it's waiting on information, which I still need to do. So that's what the rest of this week is for. So yeah, that's everything. So it is 10:30. I'm going to head to bed because Mike's got to go to work tomorrow and I am tired. It's been a long week, a long weekend. So I hope you had a fantastic holiday. I don't know my stream schedule yet, so definitely check me out in Discord. I will post it there as soon as I know when I plan on on going live this week. I'm just not sure yet. So yeah, definitely follow me there. And that's all I have. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I will catch you in the next one, whenever that may be. Take care now. I hope you have